The Sony 50-inch 4K Smart TV. It's now just $3,799. Save $1,800. The Ashley Callion Love Seat is now only $2,299. Save $700. Save $600 off the Whirlpool 9 cubic foot refrigerator. Now $1,999. And get this Technical Pro rechargeable speaker. Now only $849. With Ready Finance, shop today with no cash and get 90 days for your first payment. It's the season's best deals only at Quartz. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Quartz and Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, the magnetic resonance imaging MRI machine, which the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has invested $10 million in, is expected to be operational by May of this year. This is according to Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, who said this timeline is due to a delay in the building of the MRI machine, also saying that supply chain issues are to blame. We'll hear more from the Prime Minister.
And we are having the MRI. We brought in the module already. We just got information today that there's a delay in the building of the MRI machine itself and so on. So everything may not be completed here and finished by May. We're hoping that it will happen by February. But it's all right. As the evangelists say, day by day sweet Jesus. Have to deal with supply chain problems and all that.
That was the Prime Minister, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. The $10 million investment by the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is in collaboration with the Barbados-based Maria Holder Memorial Trust. A magnetic resonance imaging MRI machine is a non-invasive way for doctors to examine organs, tissues, and the skeletal system. It produces high-resolution images of the inside of the body that help diagnose a variety of problems. A mentally ill man was fatally wounded following an altercation with members of the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force. According to an official release from the RSVGPF, on Wednesday, January 18, 2023, at about 12:30 p.m., officers responded to a report made by a resident of Long Peace, Lomans Windward, of a mentally ill man armed with a weapon behaving in an aggressive manner. On arrival at the scene, the police met Mr. Errol Walker of Long Peace with several weapons. The police spoke to him and asked him to drop the weapons. Mr. Walker rushed towards the police and attacked him with a weapon. An officer sustained an injury to his face. In self-defense, an officer fired his weapon and injured Mr. Walker in his hand and abdomen. Mr. Walker and the officer were taken to the Georgetown Hospital for medical attention. Walker was later pronounced dead by the district medical officer. The RSVGPF in their release noted that officers within the force continually receive training in dealing with patients suffering from mental health issues. They noted that this training is conducted by staff at the Mental Health Center and that the topic of mental health is included in the curriculum at the police training school. Still on the local scene, Minister of Agriculture Sobota Caesar has expressed the utmost confidence in the farmers of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Minister Caesar was at the time discussing the issues facing the nation's agriculture sector, noting that production was not one of the issues the sector had to contend with, touting the resilience and production capabilities of SVG's farmers in the face of adversities such as Hurricane Thomas and the explosive eruptions of La Soufrière. We hear more from Minister Caesar.
One of the biggest issues confronting the agriculture sector is not the issue of production. I am confident that if I say to the farmers of St. Vincent and the Grenadines that we have a market for dasheen, that they will plant up the whole of Marqua Valley, they will go to Vermont, they will go to Congo Valley, they will go to Greg's, and they would produce. Coming out of Hurricane Thomas in 2010, farmers went straight back to the fields. In the middle of eruptions of La Soufrière, you had men still waking up, going to their lands. We have a very resilient cadre of food producers in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
That was the Minister of Agriculture, Sobota Caesar. Minister Caesar, however, raised the issue of farmers receiving fair payment for their hard work and dedication. He said following years of talks on the issue, this year the government will be working with farmers and traffickers to have the issue addressed. On to news in the region. All schools across Barbados are closed, but all students writing Caribbean Examination Council (CXC) examinations today, Monday, January 23rd, are still to report to examination centers. A notice was issued to the media officially around 8 a.m. stating Barbados's Ministry of Education, Technological and Vocational Training had advised that due to a work stoppage at the Barbados Transport Board, there will be no school today, Monday, January 23rd. However, the ministry advised all candidates who are writing CXC examinations today that they are required to report to the examination centers to take those examinations. The ministry has further advised that while it expects that some candidates will arrive late due to the Transport Board stoppage, provisions will be made to accommodate those candidates. According to the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation, the stoppage is said to be the result of a range of challenges, including working conditions. Police in Guyana have launched a probe following the discovery of several packages of cannabis that were discovered in a box shipped to the country from the United States. According to Guyana's Customs Anti-Narcotic Unit, the CANU, its officers were contacted on January 20th, and upon arriving at the Munishwa Shipping Limited, they conducted additional searches before taking possession of the box. Loop News reports that the box was then transported to CANU headquarters in the presence of the employee of the shipping company who made the discovery. It tested positive for cannabis and amounted to 1.920 kilograms. On the international scene, Russia has ordered the Estonian ambassador in the country to leave by February 7th as they accuse Estonia of Russophobia. In a statement, the Russian Foreign Ministry said Estonia had purposefully destroyed relations with Moscow. This is the first ambassador Russia has expelled since invading Ukraine last year. According to the BBC, Estonia responded to the order by asking the Russian ambassador to leave by the same date. Russia's move against the ambassador comes after Estonia recently ordered a reduction in the size of the Russian embassy in Tallinn. Moscow was told to reduce its embassy from 17 to 8 by the end of January. In a statement in early January, Estonia said embassy staff had stopped seeking to advance relations between the countries since the conflict broke out. And finally, in sports, goals from Karim Benzema and Toni Kroos helped Real Madrid pull off a win to move back to within 3 points of league leaders Barcelona. Benzema extended his run to 6 goals in 5 league matches with a sublime contorted volley. This has helped Carlo Ancelotti's side bounce back after defeats in their last league match at Villarreal and against Barcelona in the Spanish Super Cup. Barca had moved 6 points clear with their own win on Sunday. Benzema has provided much of Real's thrust since the turn of the year after missing France's World Cup campaign through injury. The 35-year-old striker, who recently hinted at retirement from international football, showed great athleticism and presence of mind to fashion a stunning first-half opener. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. News. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Find the season's best deals at Courts. Shop today for up to 50% off on your favorite items like the Sony 50-inch 4K Smart TV. It's now just $3,799. Save $1,800. The Ashley Callion Love Seat is now only $2,299. Save $700. Save $600 off the Whirlpool 9 cubic foot refrigerator. Now $1,999. And get this Technical Pro rechargeable speaker, now only $849. With ready finance, shop today with no